Hi, I'm Silver Huang. I was diagnosed with autism about a year and a half ago at the age of 32. Autism is diverse, a spectrum of spectrums. Each autistic trait, strength or limitation, is a spectrum in itself. And then there are autistic subgroups, each with its own unique blend of traits and spectrum of expression. For example, there is female and male autism. There is autism that falls within the normal range of intelligence versus intellectually disabled or gifted. There are types of thinkers, the three defined by Temple Grandin: picture thinkers, pattern thinkers, and word fact thinkers. And then there are little known types, such as kinesthetic, tactile, and auditory. And this is a gross oversimplification of a minuscule selection. Every autistic individual expresses different numbers of traits in different ways and often fall within multiple subgroups. Thus, every autistic individual presents a unique example of the massive diversity to be found within the autism spectrum. Take myself, for example. I am a female autistic who has been identified as gifted. Thus, I fall within a little-known minority known as the twice exceptionals, individuals who are simultaneously disabled and gifted. I don't think in words, although I'm a writer. My primary thought modality is physical sensation. Every thought or concept is modeled in my mind as a fuzzy three-dimensional grayscale object, each with its own unique frequency signature of physical sensation. Relevance between concepts is represented by a combination of similarity and dissimilarity in frequency, as well as proximity or distance in their spatial relationship. I grew up with no idea that I was either autistic or gifted. Over the years, I collected many pieces of what I used to call puzzle pieces, clues about myself that never ever made sense. My diagnosis was the first step. It provided the frame for my puzzle. Pieces started to fall into place. However, the picture forming still didn't make complete sense. It wasn't until my psychologist brought up the concept of twice exceptionality that clarity emerged. I had the final piece of the puzzle that provided the context I needed to make sense of my life. Today, I channel the gifts provided by both autism and giftedness into writing. My special interest is emancipation from the human condition of suffering via the mental and emotional discipline of self-mastery. My passions include philosophy, psychology, and esoteric thought, in particular mysticism, and I bring these elements to bear in my writing. In closing, the diversity expressed within autism shouldn't come as a surprise, for it is merely a subset of the diversity expressed within humanity itself. Autistic gifts and challenges assume very different forms from what most of humanity is culturally and socially familiar with. However, that makes autistic people no less human than non-autistic people. Problems only begin when non-autistic community chooses to fixate on the discomfort and the unfamiliarity of difference as a threat and use that as an excuse for separatist attitudes and behaviors on personal and community levels. This is a challenge. However, it is one that should not be feared or avoided, but rather embraced as an opportunity for humanity as a whole to practice patience, openness, understanding, compassion, acceptance, and integration of the diversity to be found within itself. For in rejecting others, don't you think we reject a part of ourselves that also desires to be understood, accepted, and loved for who and what we are? And finally, autism isn't just about being different from the neurological norm. In the final analysis, autistic people are not so different from non-autistic people after all. For don't we share the same challenge of discovering and owning our unique experiences and expressions of identity, purpose, love, and life? It's the same process, different journey. Thank you.